Good morning. Welcome to Thursday, y'all. We are here with a Thursday active recovery day here at Jessie Clark Fitness. Great to have you guys with us. Go ahead and grab something to drink and have a seat on your mat. So kick off your shoes today. You won't need any equipment, you guys. All you're gonna need is something to drink. I take that back. You will need one weight, okay? There's a couple of things where I want you to hold on to a weight, so grab that, and that is the only equipment you will need. Today is designed to be stretchy and more of an active recovery day than anything else. So grab something to drink and let's get started. All right, y'all, let's just have a seat on your mat. Start right here in the center of your mat with a big wide stretch, okay? We're gonna stretch out our legs. Oh, that's about as far as I can get right now, okay? Walk it around slowly to the left. Good, now yesterday was leg day. Walk it around to the other side. Oh yeah, good. Now come up out of that stretch, bring your legs in. Big deep breath, okay? We're gonna try that again. Let's go back out into a wide stretch. Now this time, I want you to be more intentional about your breathing. So big deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to get a little bit lower into that stretch. Good morning, Tiffany. Welcome to your Thursday morning stretch and strength. Good, walk it around to the other side. Good. All right, bring those feet together again. Now in our first section, we're gonna work on stretching our lower back. We've got a bird dog, we've got a pike into a child's pose, and then we also have an oblique crunch. So let's get started with our workout. We're gonna start right here in tabletop position. Your hands and your knees. Pick up your opposite arm, opposite leg, and let's bird dog. Here we go. 1, 2, nice and slow at first. 3, let's get to 12. 4, keep your waistline pulled in. 5, that's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, keep breathing. 10, 11, I want you to hold it right there. On 12, hold it, hold it. Now pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it to the other side. Here we go. Hold that second leg out. Pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back, sit it into a child's pose. That's where your knees are bent. You're just sitting back on your feet, okay? That's a child's pose. Now here's our next 2-move combination. Good morning. You're gonna do a pike into a child's pose. So it looks like this. Let's start in tabletop. Make sure your toes are underneath and you're ready to go. You're gonna push those hips straight up into a pike. Now, I know your hamstrings are tight, but I just want you to give me a little stretch through those toes, elongating your Achilles. Good, hold it right here. Now I want you to shift your weight into a plank. Stretch it out. Good, all the way down to your mat. Give me a little cobra. Oh yeah. Stretch your abdomen wall. Look to the sky. And now sit it back again into child's pose. Good job. Let's do that whole thing from the top, okay? We're gonna start at the starting point. Starting at tabletop. Toes ready. Push your hips to the sky and slowly lower those heels to the ground. Oh yeah. Excellent. Now shift your weight forward, back into a plank, and take it all the way down to your mat, flat. Give me a half push-up. Awesome, and sit it back into another child's pose. Excellent. All right, our third move in the series is going to be an oblique crunch. So let's go into a side position, one hand, one knee, stretch over top, and let's connect right here. Oblique crunch. 1, 2, that's it. Let's get to 10. 3, 4, keep going. 5, 6, I will admit to this. 7, I was out too late last night. 8, 9, one more, and 10, good. All right, switch it to the other side. There's a friend of mine that was playing in his band last night, and we wanted to go support him, so I was out way too late. 1, 2, that's it. 3, 4, keep going. 5, 6, can we get to 10? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. All right, have a seat. So definitely, I know how it feels to be running on low sleep. It's not a good feeling. All right, let's put one leg forward and cross the other leg over. Give me a nice little glute stretch. Glutes, hips, lower back. Switch it to the other leg. I will definitely catch up on my sleep tonight. But I was going to bed about 10 or 10:30, which I know is normal for some folks. Well, when my normal bedtime is like 8:30. Oh man. All right, we're gonna take us through one more round of all of that, okay? So let's go back to the bird dog. Remember where we started? Let's go round 2 on this stretch. Here's your starting position. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now for a little added bonus. 4, pull your stomach in. Try to lock in that core. 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9. I want you to hold it on 10. And 10, hold it right there. Hold it, hold it. Let's flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch to the other side. Hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, go ahead and sit it back into your first child's pose. Rock your hips from side to side. All right, in this next little flow, we're gonna go child's pose, up into a pike, shift it into a plank, cobra, and then back into child's pose. Are you guys ready? Let's try it. Here we go. So from tabletop, your toes are in support mode. Let's push it straight to the top. And up into a pike. Oh yeah. Now just take with a little light pressure and try to get your heels closer to the ground. Now they may not be all the way to the ground, but we're getting there. Okay, shift it into a plank. All the way flat to your mat. And give me that back hyperextension. Cobra. Good. Shift it into child's pose. All right, one more. Come up, all the way into a pike. Stretch at every turn. So when you feel something tight, Pay attention to it. Try to breathe through it. Good. Couple deep breaths. All right, let's take it into a plank. And just stay here for 1 second. Place your hands underneath your forehead. Excellent. All right, let's cobra. And curl it back into a child's pose again. Opening up your hips this time and allowing your head to rest on your forehead. Good job. All right, we've got one more of the oblique crunches, y'all. Come into a side position, one hand, one knee. After this, we are moving on. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, 5, 6, try to stay on the side. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Good. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. Balancing on one hand and one knee. You're gonna stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you get to 10? 7. You betcha. 8. That's it, Shalini. 9 and 10. Good stuff. All right, walk it around slowly and have a seat on your mat. Let's go into another wide V. And just pay attention. Are you feeling more flexible? Good morning. There's Trisha. Good morning, Trisha. Walk it around to the other side. Good. This is going to flow into our next round. We've got planks, we've got a windshield wiper, and we're going to work on our shoulders. We've got a thread the needle. Are you guys ready? Yes. It was a big full moon last night, so if you feel that energy, if you feel like there's things changing, wild stuff's happening, that's probably the full moon. All right, y'all, we're gonna just start with a plank. We're gonna start there. So if you can, follow along. Let's go into a plank real quick. This is your basic move. Now, if you can, I want you to give me a shoulder tap. So let go with one arm and touch that shoulder. Nice and slow. Good. 1, 2, keep your hips square to the ground. 3, you're trying to experience. 4, no movement anywhere. 5, 6, give me 4 more. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. All right, flip it around onto your back. Good morning, Carol Cobb. Flip it around to your back. We've got something called the windshield wiper. The windshield wiper, you're gonna need one weight for this one, okay? Lay it all the way back. With that one weight, you're gonna push the weight to the sky, and then your legs are gonna fall to the ground, almost. Bring it up, and side to side. Use that weight as a counterbalance. So as your legs want to fall to the ground, you're bringing it back up. Oh yeah. Give me 2 more. Now my feet are almost hitting the wall. I'm gonna need to get a better spot next time. Good. And roll it all the way up. If you tried the windshield wipers, awesome job. Let's do the last one. It's gonna be a side plank with a thread the needle. So come into a side lying position. You're on your forearm. Stack your feet. Let's come all the way up into a side plank. Here we go. You're on your forearm, one arm stretched to the sky. Now go ahead and thread the needle and go all the way up. 3 more. 1, 2, hold it in that side plank, and 3, yes. All right, switch it to the other side. Here we go, roll it around onto your other forearm, stack those feet. Here we go, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 1 more, and 4. Good stuff. Woo. All right, let's come back into tabletop for just a second. I want you to go ahead and thread one arm through. Put a little bit of pressure on that shoulder. Good. And when you bring your arm out, look straight to the sky. Oh yeah, give me a little spray. Okay, on that same shoulder, 1 more. Go ahead and lay a little bit of pressure. Roll it out. Now bring that arm out and look to the sky. Oh, great flexibility. Here we go, switching it to the other side. Take that other arm, send it through. Nice stretch. All right, and look all the way to the sky. Now this is my flexible side. Let's try it again. Straight through, and come all the way up. Oh yeah, how did we do on that one? How'd you do? How are your shoulders feeling today? Pretty good? All right, let's just do a little check-in with your shoulders. Roll them backwards. Nice, big, over-exaggerated rolls. Roll it forward. Now we've all got little shoulder issues at this point, okay? Perfect shoulders after 50 are pretty non-existent. Give me 1 pull in front. Good, second arm. Let's go all the way up. Reach for the center of your back and give that elbow a little pull. Switch sides. Oh yeah, I'm not sure what from, but I'm definitely sore right here and here. That might be from Tuesday still. All right, you guys, let's do 1 more quick round of that. We're gonna do some planks, some windshield wipers, and then we're gonna move on to our hip mobility. Always grab a quick sip of something in between. Let's go into our favorite plank. Favorite plank, most basic. I want you bringing it up and hold. Let's all lower our hips. Good job, Tamara. All right, once you're right here, try not to give me any movement, but tap that opposite shoulder. 1, 2, 3, that's the hard part. 4, no movement. 5, I can see my hips moving. 6, I'm doing my best. 7, 3 more. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Bring it down. All right, let's go ahead and work on your shoulder mobility. We're gonna thread the needle through. Good, now spray to the sky. 1 more in that arm. Good, inhale up. And switch it out for the other side. Here we go, now it's this arm's turn. Send it through. Oh yeah. And look to the sky. Good. 1 more. Excellent. It's not where it needs to be, but it's somewhere. All right, come on around. We're gonna do windshield wipers. This is where I want you to grab that one weight that you've got, Tiffany. Grab it. We're gonna let our legs fall from side to side. Here we go. Roll it back. Now, try not to hit anything. Oh, timber. If you go too far, you will hit the ground, just like I did. Keep it somewhere in the middle so that you don't completely fall to the ground. There you go. And now if I was holding a little bit of a heavier weight, I could probably let my feet fall a little bit. More, 2 more. Last one. Good job, roll it up. I was entirely too close to the wall, but you get the idea. You get the idea. All right, last one is our side plank, thread the needle. So lay flat on flat. Lay on your side, on your hip and your forearm. Stack your feet, now bring it up. An alternative to this one, if you can't do it, is gonna be the side plank, okay? With a knee bent. But if you can, come up on both legs and thread the needle. 1, and up. 2, 3, good. 4, that's your last one. Let's roll it to the other side. However you want to switch around, but you're going to lay on your side, second side on your forearm, and bring it up. Let's go 4 side plank, thread the needles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Whew. All right, those were tough. Let's have a seat and look ahead at what's coming up. We've got hip mobility. That is my favorite section. Good morning, Juanita Williams. We're gonna work these hips a little bit. We're gonna stretch them out. So let's start with just a little bent knee position. Your feet are together. I want you to bring your knees up and then use your elbows to come in and push those knees closer to the ground. Good, 1 more. Knees up. And each time you're gonna go a little bit deeper into that stretch. Let's switch it to 1 leg. All right, 1 leg in, and let's go into a pigeon. So, it's not ideal, but I'm getting there. 1 leg bent, put a little pressure on that bent knee, and just chill for a minute. Good, switch it around to the other side. Here we go, second side. 1 knee tucked in, 1 leg behind, and put a little pressure on that knee. Excellent. All right, all the way up. That round should feel very light. We're gonna keep going deeper and deeper into the stretch. Now lean back just a little bit, and I want you to rock those knees from side to side. 1 knee down, and then work it over to the other side, okay? That's giving your hips the most flexibility and range of motion, right? Because you're leaning back. Now I want you to bring it up into a seated position. Can you still do it? Test out your core. Test it out. Oh man, it's getting tougher, isn't it? Getting tighter. Okay, we're gonna do some things to improve that right now. My hips are very tight today. Let's bring it up onto your mat. Bend that knee. We're gonna do some low lunging. You ready? Very simple. Just come over the knee a little bit. You feel a good stretch here? Oh yeah. And now sit it back. Grab the end of that toe and just give it a little bit of a pull. Now I want you to start breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Push into that stretch and sit it back. Gently pull the top of your foot Let's do one more. Into a low lunge, inhale up. Good, stretch that and sit it back, good job. All right, now let's switch it to the other side. Here we go. Second leg, low lunge. You're right here. Come over the top. I actually feel a nice big stretch here in my abs as well. And sit it back. Give your foot a little stretch. Remember, your foot is connected to your Achilles, calf, knee, hamstring, glute, back. It's all connected. Couple more. Now on this one, I want you to give me that overhead stretch. Come back into a low lunge, and now deep breath up. Exhale over the top. Oh, big stretch. Last one. Sit it back and reach forward. Give me a pull. Love it. All right, you guys, we're gonna go back to our 90-90s. That hip flexibility. We were sort of seeing how flexible are we? So start one leg tucked in, one leg behind. How we doing there? Let's roll it around to the other side. Try not to use your hands. If you need to, use your hands, okay? That's one way to do it. But ideally, we want you not having to use them. It's hard, it's hard. Have a seat in a seated position, feet in front. Let's start right here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good job, y'all. All right, let's just finish up with a few of our favorite stretches we've done today. One leg out, cross it over. Now, active recovery days should be programmed into your week. What day you take them is up to you. My day seems to fall on Thursday. The day when I'm exhausted and tired. All right, lay back flat on your mat. We're gonna pull one knee to your chest. And give me that, a little circle for that knee. Circle it. Good, switch it to the other side. Now this could be something you're adding in every day. Pull both knees to your chest. I certainly feel like I need it every day. Because when I wake up in the morning, a lot of times my back is very, very tight. All right, y'all, let's do a couple of scissors. Tuck your hands underneath your lower back. I just want you to give me a little 2 pulls, 2 pulls, 2 pulls, 2 pulls. Good. Excellent. Now on this next one, I want you to hold that leg. Give me a little, oh yeah, switch it. All right, let's do this. Bring one knee back, keep pulling it towards your chest, and let it fall, opening up your lower back. You're looking at the ceiling. Good, switch it back. Let's grab the other knee, same thing. Grab that knee and then pull it towards your belly button, letting your leg fall to the ground, opening up your lower back. Oh yeah. Woo. Good stuff. All right, back to center. Both knees. Again, pull them in and just rock back and forth. You guys did great today. So before we finish up, I want to reach out for the foam roll. The foam roll. If you've got something like this, go ahead and grab it. Grab it now. And if you don't have something like this, I want you to invest, okay? It's not going to be a huge investment. But let's start with one knee bent and put the other leg underneath that foam roll. You're going to come up like you're doing a little crab walk and just roll out your legs. Take it down to your calf muscle. There you go. Roll the inside, all angles, okay? That's where I want you to take it from here, is a little self-guided foam rolling. Make sure you're hitting all angles of your calf. You might want to lay on your side next. Bring your hip up. And with this bent knee and this hand, take a little bit of pressure off. Spend a few minutes here at the end, foam rolling, you guys. There's no magic way to do it other than to just do it, okay? But I promise you, it feels so good. So you're gonna hit the IT band and the entire outside of your leg with the foam roller. And here's probably my most valuable one, okay? You're gonna lay it back like you're about to do a bridge. Bend your knees, place the foam roller right there, lift your hips up, and place it right underneath your lower tailbone. Good, all right, just rest right there. That helps to decompress the back, putting a little direct pressure. This isn't one where you're rolling, you're just sitting there. Now let's pick a different spot. Lift up your hips, grab a different spot. Oh yeah. Now if you're really wanting to work that lower ab, this is a great way to do it, okay? Elevate your hips and then just give me a little toe touch on each side. Same thing on the other side. You get lower, which gets a little bit more of that lower ab. Good job. Woo. All right, y'all. Bring your hips up and take that foam roll out. That is all I've got planned for you guys today. Keep foam rolling. Keep working on these stretches, y'all. Remember, every week, at least 1 or 2 days, make it an active recovery day. You will not regret it, okay? And you don't have to go anywhere. Even though we're hanging up, keep practicing some of those favorite foam roll moves, and I will see you tomorrow on Friday for a power abs day. I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, but we're gonna ramp it up and get a little bit more cardio in on our Friday ab day. I will see you then. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you feel more flexible and less pain than you did when you woke up, okay? Thank you for tuning in. Bye.